Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the AI Power 7100 and the GenMax 7250 watts. Now I know you guys asking which one is best. I'm going to compare this generator and the GenMax. We're just going to go over the details, see which one's best for you. Alright, I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible. I'm just going to show you the plugs, the basic features, and show you which one's right for you. Alright, let's get started. Alright, first thing we're going to look at is the size. Alright, so I got these sitting right next to each other. Gonna pan to the side, and you can see the AI Power is just a hair longer, but for what it's worth, I'm gonna call it same size. Alright, I think it's probably a little wider too. This one, they look right about the same size, so we're gonna give it same size. Gas tank, they both have a 3.6 gallon gas tank. Alright, they both have a 3.6 gallon gas tank. Both have wheels, so where you can move them around. The AI Power has bigger wheels than the GenMax. Both have spark arresters, but like I was telling you about them wheels, you can see the GenMax has smaller wheels than the AI Power, so that will help you a little better if you're going through big grass, tall grass. Both have handles, so you can carry them, and both have slide out handles, so moving it around is real easy. They both have remote start, the exact same control at that. Alright, this one comes with two remote. There's one tucked away in this little hole right here. Get that covered. They both have the spill proof gas area, so if you spill some gas, it would come right here and roll right off the side. See, the GenMax has the same thing. Let's get these back in. Both have pull start as well as remote start and push button start. Push button start on the AI Power, and you have this big push button start on the GenMax. When it comes to display, let's turn the display on this one. You see that's your display. On the GenMax, there's your display. So they both have small display. I wish the GenMax has the big display like on the 9000. Hopefully that comes down to the 7000 in the future. Alright, both parallel capable, so you can parallel two of these. There's your parallel right here, and here's your parallel on the GenMax. The one thing that the GenMax has, the AI Power does not have, is the ability to shut off 240. So you can go 120 only, or 120 240. You can't do that on the AI Power. It has USB and the cigarette lighter style plug. The GenMax has the USB. When it comes to eco mode, the GenMax has the eco mode low idle control with a switch. This one right here is okay, so that's your eco button right here. The GenMax, like I said, it's this one right here, so you turn that on. Push switch, eco mode. Gas off. Okay, so one thing most of you guys love is the ability to drain the tank. Alright, so you want to run it on gas, and when you shut it off, you want to drain your tank. So let's try this on here. I'll come back, turn my battery on, turn my fuel on, start. Okay, so I got the generator running on gas. Let's see if we can shut off the gas. Okay, that did not shut off the gas. So automatically turns itself off. All right. On the GenMax, you can turn off the fuel and it will keep running until the gas is out of the carburetor. So you can drain your carburetor by starving it. And then once it's done, you just turn your power off right here. So you can drain the carburetor on this brand right here. This one, you can't drain the carburetor. You have to, once you turn that, it shuts itself off. All right. It does have a nice service light. The GenMax does not have a service light. That's not something we use too much, but it has that. Another thing it has the two 120 volt plug, the 120 volt 3-pin twist lock, and the 4-pin 30 amp 240 volt twist lock, 4-pin 30 amp. Now, if you're hooking it to your house, you could use this, but you have to have a 30 amp inlet box. With the GenMax, you have the two plugs and you have the 50 amp plug. So you have the big 50 amp plug, and this one, once you power in like a transfer switch, you can see that right there. Let's see if you can see that. You will get, at 120 volt, you will get a full 50 amp. All right guys, let's do the DB test, and I want to do it real close because I'm not going to pull them off and do all that. So let's turn the GenMax on. Eco mode. Okay, we're just going to do like 5 feet. I got 67.5. I'm going to keep this right here, start it so we can be at the exact same distance. Okay, same distance, eco mode. .5. So I'll tell you, it's louder than the GenMax. The GenMax 67.5. This one, the lowest I can get right here, is 71.5. And you can hear a deeper sounding tone. So you're going for quiet, and just imagine if I turn off eco mode. Now let's talk about the one feature this one has. It's called fuel sense. So if you're running on propane, you have gas in your generator, it will automatically switch to gas. So it will not run out of whichever source it's running. If there's propane, it's going to run on propane. All right, but once you run out of one, it will switch automatically. Okay, the GenMax does not have that feature, but you can switch automatically manually. You can switch manually. You can come right here and switch to propane or switch back to gas. One thing I don't like is this selector valve. It's kind of hard. I wish they would just get away from this and put one that's a little easier to turn. But it works, but it's just a little hard. Your propane is right up front. It's right there in the front. You hook your tank. On this one, your propane is on the side. All right, no tools access. I like that. You just take those screws off and you get inside your generator to service it. On the GenMax, you just have two screws, 2 5/16. Well, actually that one, 2 Phillips on the bottom, and it pops right out. Not real hard, but there are no tools on one side. This one has screws on the other side. So one side you have no tool, the other side you have screws. All right guys, so I'm going to show you guys that we're going to put 5,500 watts on this thing. Get my 50 amp adapter, plug it in here, and then I'll get this 30 amp plug and I'll plug it in here. That's not going to cut your power down, because you still get the 50 amp from that one. All right, let's get the GenMax started. Ooh, the light's gonna come on. It's gonna pull up. Just get it right there. All right, guys, we got the 4,000 watt going on the lights on the GenMax. So we got the same 4,000 watts. Come over here. Let's see what this one do. Okay guys, you see right here I had 5,150 and it ran it, no overload light. It was at 100%, but no overload light. Let's plug it in this one the exact same way. All right, I'm just gonna plug it in the exact same way. This one was in this plug, and I don't need the adapter. Let's take off the adapter and then plug this one in here. Twist lock, fuel on, battery on. Okay, you got it guys, 4,000 watt of light. Okay, and turn on that heater all the way high. Guys, there you have it. So when it comes to these two generators, the main difference is 50 amp plug, 30 amp plug, auto switching. This one gives you about 300 more watts running on gas, and the same thing on propane, you know. So 71, 57, 51, 6,055. all right. So there you have it, guys. Just a quick comparison. I know you guys are shopping right now for 7,000 watts. This video is more towards people who are thinking about buying one of these. So I just want to show you guys that load testing them, they're about the same. The GenMax puts out a little better power. It sounds a little better when it's running. You could just hear it runs a little stronger than the AI power. This one's a little noisier. You're probably gonna get the same run time. They both have the 3.6 gallon tanks. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this quick test. I'll put some more tests like this together for you all, some more comparisons. Guys, thanks for watching this quick video. Have a great day. Bye.